What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Proton Splat League. Week 9 upon us, and we got ourselves a very high-powered matchup for you guys this evening. It is Inkslingers versus Triggerfish Zone Supremacy. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm Kyon. I will be leading you to the broadcast here this evening. Possibly a lot of fighting to be had. The reflux drops. That was A going down. There's the Slash Machine Mewtwo drops as well. 1-for-1 trade. Still advantage to TCS there. DRF finds one. DRF finds the second. The Big Bubbler's just way too late. And three members did drop earlier. King going down. And it is, again, advantage to TCS. And TCS is already in Inkslinger's territory. So far, it is netted to 61 to 60 remaining. And TCS, again, still plenty of time if you're TCS to get the lead here. It definitely showed with some resilience here. 2-for-1 trade made that 3. It is a full wipeout. And that will be TCS's point to continue on. And they're going to try to check this along to the second checkpoint. There's more trying to put down all the painting down. And that is a huge team fight loss. TCS takes the lead. And it isn't going to be, and it is definitely not a lead at all. 94 points, not anywhere close to a lead. There's a lot more ink to work with. Now pushing on the left-hand side. It is going to be the lead taken, though. Dropping is the Rainmaker. Great find, by the way, by TCS. And now TCS, however, losing 3. The Luna Blaster's the only one alive this time. Luna Blaster does have the Zip Caster being used, with the Zip Caster in a bad location, and A breaks through the checkpoint. It's the first checkpoint broken by the rest of the Inkslingers, and now TCS is just playing on the back foot because 2 members have dropped. 2 members have dropped on the side of TCS, and now the Rainmaker is being picked up here. Gave the dodge, trying to run for the hills. It's 26 points remaining. 2 members down, though, for Inkslingers. TCS has dropped 3, but it is a big deficit. They had to break through the first checkpoint and some more if they want to get the lead back. It's DRF with the Rainmaker here. We have to see if DRF and the rest of TCS has another push left in them. And that Rainmaker does find one. That's A going down. This is going to be the right checkpoint at the very least for TCS. So TCS is able to make the checkpoint happen. If TCS finds a crucial fight win, this might bring bad news for the Inkslingers. 2 members have dropped, though. And the rest of TCS, they might be able to take this one home. No, A takes them out. And it is going to be a trade. 2 for 2. Can Kraken take the lead? No. No, going down by A, I believe. A is able to take out Mewtwo as well. It's 2 members down, 50 seconds left to go. And that's A picking up a 3rd. A picks up 3 splats. That is a big acquisition that Inkslingers need to make in the middle of the season. And A is proving to become clutch. Kraken is just 8 points away. Kraken is 8 points away from the take, and Mewtwo is in no man's land. TCS is still trying to fight to keep their undefeated hopes alive. And Inkslingers, they know that they are in good position, but DRF is able to take them out, and DRF responds with a double. DRF responds with a double. They're having to escape out now. A has to be careful with where they are. They're trying to stall them out, but A falls down. A falls down. The Rainmaker resets. Can they do it though? And this has to be the quick push. Kraken has to pick up the Rainmaker. Overtime for sure. Someone's gonna come home with a point. If Inkslingers finds Kraken, this is gonna be the first map loss for TCS. They have to do it though. They can't afford to drop any members. Can Kraken find the push that TCS needs? There's gonna be one. Can they find him? Can the Expo and the rest of the gang find him out? Kraken has 39 seconds to get this push going. Mewtwo is trying to pressure them out. This is a very tense moment right now. A goes down. That's the things are dropping. The Buimon's gonna push out Kraken by a bit. It has to be a last second push. And Orb takes him out. And TCS drops the first map of the season to Inkslingers. Inkslingers ends the undefeated streak for TCS as Rainmaker belongs to Inkslingers in a tense back and forth. Inkslingers playing this one very patiently, trying to wait for a huge fight to win. And you got the Big Bubble out trying to counter out Vapor's idea of playing aggressive as much as possible. There is the cash in from Yoshi Hammer Roll, but A drops as well. TCS playing very defensively. The rest of the team is wiped out, and that just spells the end of that push. But that's a bad time for the wipe out there as well. That Bear's going to go down super fast, which allows TCS to get their push in, and Vapor's going to break through for 68 points remaining. And there's a lot of clams just coming in. It's 1+5 right now. And that is the signs of a wipeout. What happens in Brine Water is if your team gets wiped out in Brine Water, you can swing it the other way in a flash. And that is what we saw there from TCS. And Mewtwo's able to sneak in a few more clams. No one's keeping tabs on Mewtwo right now. And that was a huge push by the end of that one. A 1+9. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Proton Splat League. Week 9 is here. Close to the end of the season as we speak, as Sparkling Sea takes on attention deficit Squid Order. A lot of points on the line for both teams, especially with playoff positioning. Let's see who comes out on top. I'm Kyo, and I will be leading you to the broadcast here this evening. 1 minute left to go in the call. Let's take a look at the maps here. Very even. So it is going to be come down to some key finds here. It's both splashes dropping and the third dropping. ADSD taking full advantage. In the last minute, they got to keep this going there. Crime Man's going to get doubled by Bud and the rest of ADSD. Bud and 4 looking to see if they can team up there, and now the rest of Sparkling Sea slightly falling apart. Though still plenty of time, but no reason to panic if you're Sparkling Sea. Still chances to work, but you can't drop more members. Now here comes the last 30 seconds, and the Crime Man has been punished for their crimes. Crucial big from almost ended, able to take out 4. Now you see the triple link straight coming out here. You gotta displace everybody else. 2 specials are online for ADSD. The big bubbler is gonna be coming out there for protection. Woody Bone's gonna actually hit the big bubbler, and a great pick. Almost then going down. Bud takes out a double. That's a double from Bud. That was huge. 3 members, a full wipeout. ADSD has taken full advantage in what should be the Turf War victory over Sparkling Sea. We have to wait and check, but this is looking like ADSD's turf to shine. I am a little worried though about the painting that was there near base, but ADSD, big wipeout at the end to take home Turf War. And a great snipe there. Bud was able to take out Omazen, and Shadow Fox drops, but they gotta rush into the zone. The T-Tech just dropped, though. It is gonna slow down this push. That is a massive advantage to Sparkling Sea, though, because they just got out of those penalty points and are able to retain the zone. The squid jumps are gonna be coming in here. 25 points remaining. Where is that response from ADSD? They have to rush in. This is gonna be the lead flip. Huge lead flip now in the last minute. But can Sparkling Sea take over the KO? They cannot. It's another lead flip the other way. Or the zone flip for that matter, but it's 2 down. And Mord takes out Matt. Matt going down. 4 trades with Shadow Fox. It's 3 members up for ADSD past the zone. Can they pressure them out? This is an incredibly close fight. I don't know. I have lost count of the amount of lead swaps that happened. Blue Bomb thrown right into Omazen, forcing Omazen out of the crab. Omazen's out of the crab. Colossus is going to throw this one. This isn't going to flip the point. It will not. It's not enough ink. ADSD takes advantage. 11 points remaining. A huge flip by Sparkling Sea, and 2 members have dropped. This might be the game-winning push that Sparkling Sea needed. It's 2 down. It's a delayed triple. Can they force neutral? It looks like with the amount of squids that are on, this will not be the case. And Sparkling Sea wins the duel on zones on a crazy back and forth. They're able to navigate around and make sure to displace ADSD as much as possible. Now you're going to see this completely aggressive play from Sparkling Sea onto the second checkpoint. The range blaster does drop, but now nobody's on the tower, which gives ADSD some time to recuperate, and they sure did. It's now 2 down on Sparkling Sea. Another trade, though. Maybe this might keep the push going for ADSD. And look at Crime Man. Crime Man takes out 2, but Moore shuts him down. Moore does shut him down, but it's 2 members down. Omazen, the one on the tower, onto the second checkpoint. Can Omazen and the rest of Sparkling Sea keep this one alive? It's going to come down to a clutch push. Bubbler's online. The V-shot drops, but it's a member down. And can they keep this one going? Can they take the lead? Can they take the lead? They do! Sparkling Sea pushes out ADSD from anything happening. And Sparkling Sea swipes this one out of ADSD's hands. Can Crime Man find the next person? And now they're going to be cornered. It is going to be a 1-for-1 trade, but it looks like Shadow Fox picks up the Rainmaker. Can Shadow Fox find the other member here? And it will be Shadow Fox getting the first checkpoint, I think. Can Bud pick him out? But Shadow Fox cannot climb up to the checkpoint. Not enough time, but it looks like the rest of Sparkling Sea, they should be able to know they will not slam it home. Sparkling Sea is not allowed to slam this Rainmaker. Here's the Trizuka, a defensive Trizuka, but it's going to be caught in the Ink Strike. And now Omazen's just is gonna finish that one, and now both checkpoints are broken, but it's 2 for 2, and now Sparkling Sea, they're collapsing onto this Rainmaker. I mentioned before, they know how to play from behind, and it looks like Sparkling Sea, they could do this again. There's a snipe onto Bud, but Crime Man drops. Crime Man not Excuse me, Cryman drops blood, but it's 3 down. The 8 punishes Cryman. It's a triple going the other direction. It's going to be 4 pushing up with the Rainmaker, and 4 goes down. 4 went very aggressive with the Rainmaker. Now they put it down to 42 points remaining, and Sparkling Sea at least hold. It's not a huge lead. They can definitely swing it back the other direction. Can they do a pen to come back again? You gotta hold for another 23 seconds, or at least stall. We got a Rainmaker pickup, but it is gonna get dropped right away. There is so much dueling here. Where on earth does everything start? It's 2 for 1. ADSC, if they pick up this Rainmaker, they can afford the stall. They have to make this one up now. Mort is going to be able to take this Rainmaker and go completely backwards. The rest of Sparkling Sea, can they figure them out? No! We are going to be entering the Clam Blitz map, everybody, with both teams taking 2 maps apiece. And pressure out the rest of Sparkling Sea from making any advances, but now Sparkling Sea punishes ADSC this time. It's 3 members down. Well, what else do we have it here? It's gonna be a lot of clams being farmed up here. It's the Blaster, the Fling Zone. We got the Power Clam. The Power Clam is dropped right away, and Obazen pops the Crab, trying to make sure you get that E-Leader out of there. 4 with the flank! 4 with the flank! Takes out the Crab, but Shadow Fox gets the revenge kill. Can Shadow Fox find anybody else? No, getting shut down. It is an absolute duel between both of these teams. It comes home with both these teams losing all of their clams. Can they find any more clams? That's 7. That's the Power Clam. Our Clam's online. The Power Clam is online for ADSC. A huge pick onto Omazen. That might have been the E-Leader with a crucial find. It's 2 members down. 2 members have dropped. And now Mort has the Power Clam. Mort's going to be able to cash this one in. And now the Fire Bomb 4 cashes in on Clams. It is a bleed swap. The lead has been swapped, everybody. Down to 37 seconds left. The rest of Sparkling Sea now having to play from behind. Cryman takes out VH. At least it's 1 extra pick going the other way. But Sparkling Sea, their clam economy is looking strong. Let's take a quick look here. It's going to be 1 clam plus 3 to get the lead back. Omazen has 1. It's 2 members down, though. Sparkling Sea, they need to get this push going. A lateral toss backwards, and the Pity Clam did get picked up, so that's 1 clam less to work with. Shadow Fox has this clam. This is going to be a tense one. This should be overtime because Shadow Fox does have the Power Clam, but they have to start pushing up right now. Oh my goodness. This is definitely overtime. There's gonna be no other way around it. But Sparkling Sea, they gotta find that opening. Omazen drops. Here's Cryman. This is likely gonna be a Kraken jump. This is the Kraken jump push. Very risky maneuver. Can Fox get the other one? That's so clams in! And Sparkling Sea snipes it from ADSD's hands! The Kraken jump strategy worked this time! Sparkling Sea takes home the set. It's 3-2 Sparkling Sea. 9 points to Sparkling Sea. ADSD comes home with 6. How's it going, everybody? This is a clearly scuffed cast for me, but not for everybody else. We got the introduction to week 11 for ahead of y'all today. It's Spectacular Dolphins versus let me see here. Oh, the IRS. I'm Kion. I'm joined by somebody representing Ludicrous Speed. Then I'm sure I'm gonna have Spacewall references up the wazoo this evening. It's Mochi. First of all, how are you doing?
And they're already kind of creeping into the other team's street right there, which is kind of one of the ways that you want to lock them out.
Yeah, right now it's right now 2 down here, Mochi, and as you mentioned, the lockout's starting to be set up in play for IRS. You do see now IRS is just trying to pressure out on all sorts of directions there. Alexa's already being very aggressive with their power there. You do see a bit of a neutral, really just only stalling out for just a tiny bit, but now you have 2 members down on both sides, so this should favor IRS. Even though the points are stuck in neutral, they can recap both those zones entirely. The Blue Ball's gonna at least neutralize them both, and now Dolphins, they need to flip the zone entirely. We might be seeing that here with 2 down. Now they do.
Oh, and a hefty penalty too.
Looks like IRS had a small boot up time in short for completely losing 1 key fight at the end, and they finally got some of the rank modes. These have been some convincing rank mode pushes that we have seen so far. Rainmaker has reset though. At least it's gonna put it back in the bubble, but IRS back to the same script. They take out 2, they take out 3. Joker the only one alive, and once again it's another wipeout.
I'm getting deja vu here, Kion. Did we just see that same thing happen within 2 minutes?
Anakin!
It's crazy!
Yes, the exact same thing happened there. A clutch find there, but again, it's 3 members down. All this is doing is just delaying the push. Dolphins are just having a hard time responding to this incredible control play from IRS, and Taxrod actually played very sneaky and able to find one, just taking out the unsuspecting, ends up 85, but Radon's at least clutch, taking out 2 members right there. Taxrod, they're trying to dive way into the back in no man's land, and now 3 members have dropped. All that push did is put it to 28 points remaining, and now it's, I believe, a delayed wipe. Dolphins, do they have a push of their own?
Have to take, especially since there's already a path on the left side. Okay, well, it looks like she's
they
up here and noticed that there's a path.
They know that the left path does exist here, Mochi. They finally realized it, and now
it's about time. Actually, I feel like they're gonna have a much easier time actually trying to get it. Oh, Rem kind of worried about that roller. They're managing to get away here. Oh, I think she's gonna jump over to the jump to the checkpoint. Not quite getting it though, but well.
And now the. Yep.
I guess I don't know how to finish that thought, actually.
No, I will cover for you here because it looks like the Dolphins are trying to run for the hills. They're oh my goodness, Veal's actually getting away with so much here, but I think that does be true with the amount of time that was left on the clock. May have not been the correct decision because RS could just leave this in the bubble and just pressure up the rest of the Dolphins. There's gonna be no overtime to speak here, Mochi, and IRS wins the Rainmaker map. More importantly, not just a set win. If they win Clan Blitz, it's a top 12 finish for IRS. So I'm gonna make a few keynotes here. No Kraken on either side, so we're not gonna see the very patented Kraken squid jump that some teams like to run. But more importantly, though, look at the clams that IRS has, and now it's 2 down. You see Anakin with that power clam, able to cash that in big time. The barrier has been broken, and that's another power clam. Look at the amount of clams they have, and they have a lot of free reign. They're probably gonna be able to convert the entire darn farm. Oh, actually not quite, but that's down to 39 points remaining, Mochi. It's 3 members down, and Joker, ooh, with the trade, but it is a delayed wipe. But more importantly, Iris, they're still giving this push open. Par's able to get a few more in. It's 7 more for the KO. This could be a 1-push affair, actually, Mochi. It's 6 clams, 5 in, 3 more. We need 3 more here, Mochi. I think we see them right now. Yeah, and right now, Alexis the only one with that power clam on hand, though, for the rest of IRS. IRS has still not given Dolphins an inch. It's only 2 minutes left to go, and the more time ticks down on this Clan Blitz map here, and it's only down to 6 points remaining, the more, again, it will continue to favor IRS, and Alexis finds one with the splat bomb, and now it's 2 members down. They need, if just the 1 power clam, they need the 1 plus 11, but it's 3 members down, and Alexis is able to cash it, and there was a second one. It's going to be 6 more for the KO. This should be KO here shortly, unless Radon and the rest of the Dolphins have a miracle defense in front of them. And right now, it's 2 more to go. They got them all, and it's a 100-0, Mochi. And not only do they win the Clan Blitz map, IRS clinches a playoff berth for PSL playoffs. Congratulations, IRS. We had ourselves a matchup that has big implications for the top 12 chase, and that will be Splashdown Crusaders versus Slant. What's up, everybody? I'm Kyon. I'll be leading you through the broadcast here this evening. But Slant, it still has control, and this is now where you're going to start to see the experience start panning out for Slant here, if they can take home this tower control. That triple ink strike! Oh my goodness! It finds 2 members at the top side of the grates, and that will flip control the other direction. Splashdown Crusaders, they get the points there, and Slant on the penalty box. Okay, Crusaders run this one back. There's the Booyah Bomb. This has to be a great Booyah Bomb placement. It is going to shut down the street location. The mini splat lane drops as well. But it looks like Slant, they may have found an entrance, but 2 members have dropped! 2 members have dropped! The Tetras have gone down, though! That might be some of their painting. It's 2 members down right out of the gate. It's 3 members down, but it looks like the Crusaders, they do not flip the lead! It's just a second left! Can Red Gem get both of those control back? He has to! No, Slant gets him back in right in the nick of time! And Red Gem does go down! Slant with an insane clutch! There, now you put Splashdown Crusaders in the penalty box, but they drop 3 again! They dropped 3 again! Splashdown Crusaders, they've once again wrestled control of the points, both of those zones. They gotta take down those penalty points, and Slant has bought themselves enough time, but the C Junior drops! The C Junior has dropped. That's some of their painting going down, but the forward pro and 3 members, the C Junior, the T-Type, the Heavy Sparkly, they all go down simultaneously. Dan pops off with the double. It's 20 points, still in the penalty box. This is now panic time. If you are Slant, let's see how the rest of Crusaders, so where do they position? The Ink Brush drops 9 points out of the penalty box. That's Tom going down. They might be able to flip lead here. They do not flip lead. seconds! Oh my lord! So close for the Splashdown Crusaders! Absolutely close! But Slant holds on! They were able to hold the defenses entirely in both of those zones, and they take home zones! Both juniors drop though. Aaron's still gonna be the one on the tower. Dan has to find more, but it's 3 members down! And a full wipeout! Can Slant complete the 100-0? Here comes the rest of the Splashdown Crusaders. Tiger Cat's the only one on the tower. 4 points left down remaining, and they will complete the 100-0. Slant wins tower control. I am Museum Delfoncito. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome back to the Proton Splat League. Yes, we just did a set earlier, and now we got ourselves the second match of the doubleheader tonight, and again another matchup with massive playoff implication in terms of the playoff chase, for that matter. It's Cephalo Squad versus ADSD, or also known as Attention Deficit Squid Disorder, also known as Prismatic Ink. Hi everybody, I'm Kyon. Once again, I will be your commentator for this evening's matchup. Here's the Inkjet. Inkjet trying to find the pressure there. Trying to find out the Bud. What on earth is that snipe there, Bud? Taking out the Inkjet, but no. Iggy going down there with the Trizuka, but the rest of ADSD collapses right onto the rest of Cephalo Squad. There's the push right in, but it's only gonna be another one and done. No, it's 1+1. I lied. It was 1+1. That guy at least forces the lead, but it's gonna be a free power claim here coming here shortly. Cephalo Squad now has a minor lead. It is not even remotely a lead, though. One power claim can swing the lead the other direction.